I'm assuming I'm like in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah, you're in the middle of basically nowhere.
I'm gonna start walking in a random direction.
Okay. Get a Zorro this.
Yep, Zorro this.
Okay.
I see it.
That D4 is for me, just so I know who I'm contacting first.
All right, go ahead and roll me a D8 to see which direction you're gonna walk. Okay. That way it is, as you just start walking. Koyama.
Yeah.
You've been sitting here for a decent amount of time, but nothing out of the ordinary has happened to you. Do you wish to continue sitting and seeing if or do you want to go do something, maybe find food or water?
He's gonna.
Okay. Survival or detection check. As you hop out of your little nest
Survival.
and walk around. Survival check. Okay. You managed to find what appears to be a relatively clear stream, which has both water and some sort of fish flowing through it.
Am I able to figure out what kind of fish they are?
Sure. Make a nature check. Fish or fish?
Fish.
Yeah, you can probably assume that it's okay to eat if you cook it thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't go collecting the weird looking fish, you should be fine.
I'm gonna collect the water.
Get
Set up little hunt traps.
You make some hunt traps. You collect probably about 2 fish, and you head back to your area to make some fire and cook them up. Okay, Sue. You're still hiding in this nest.
I'm trying to crawl away as slowly as well as trying to hide myself as possible.
So you're inside of a crevice right now. The crevice doesn't really lead anywhere.
Just gonna take a peek.
Take a peek out. It's still empty besides those 2 relatively large looking eggs.
Did those big branches leave?
Do what?
Did those big tree branches leave?
There are lots of tree branches around the nest.
I'm gonna try to crawl out.
Okay. Are you being stealthy?
I am trying my best.
Make a stealth check.
I am not learning any these are huge ass eggs. I don't want to know where they come from, where they came out of. I don't care. I want My dad taught me to fight my own battles. This is not one of them.
I'm fighting my battles in my own way. That's running away from them.
Well, that means I don't get to be eaten alive.
Okay. You manage to kind of stealthily climb up the wall and you look down and you see you're basically on a cliff.
How far down?
Maybe 70-ish feet. Yeah, you see the ground.
I'm gonna try my best to fly to a tree down below.
Okay. You jump out and fly down. You land on a tree. Doesn't appear like anything's chasing you.
Climb down the tree.
As all of a sudden, it gets real dark for just about a second. As you hear flapping from above.
Staying inside the tree. Holding for dear life.
You look up and you see like this giant thing just kind of hovering above the nest and just kind of sits down.
I'm going to kill my uncle. I'm going to kill him.
He does this thing on a daily basis.
Hey Sue, how's the family? Oh, that's great. But how about I just send you to your death?
I saved you before you die.
That is a statement.
Sue don't give a damn. Right now, it's just like, I'm going to die.
Okay.
So, I can't raise the spoons right now. It's like,
Hugging the tree. We'll continue on from there. Amelia.
So
You're walking a little bit, and as you're walking through, you do notice that your spider does see a bit of light at the end of this tunnel.
sweet. I'm gonna stay the course.
Okay.
As long as it's like at least 100 feet within 100
It looks
feet, I can-
natural. It looks like natural. So,
Cool. Heading that way. I will recall spotting these mountain senses then. Just keep
Okay.
the power pin on the way.
eventually, you do make it to a sort of sharp curve upwards, and there is light above, maybe 30-ish feet.
Hmm.
Yes,
is
they
it-
are supposed to be at +3, the ones that you're not trained in. I keep forgetting to update your things.
Yeah.
So I'm on flat ground. Is it forward or above?
It's above. It kind of sharply turns upwards, and you can see like light above.
I will begin to fly up that way then.
I mean, you
There's
can like,
nothing in the way.
yeah, you can fly
What?
up.
Yeah.
Okay. You fly up.
As long as nothing in the way.
You look around. You're in like this odd area, just kind of offset from the jungle. It looks like barren and dead. And as you're looking around, you see the hole you just came from, as well as tens, if not hundreds, of other holes very similar to it.
I'm gonna fly up a little bit. Nothing. There's no things in the sky with me right now.
Make a quick detection check. Should be okay.
15.
Looking around, doesn't look like there's anything too big around you. There's a couple birds down there, but they're
Yeah,
just
but
regular.
I'm just gonna fly up a little bit, and I don't suppose these holes make like patterns or anything, or like look familiar.
No patterns. They're relatively actually like oddly placed.
Is there
Like,
anything that
randomly.
anything that does shit like this? Because if there's like dozens, if not hundreds, of holes, it's some weird shit. And it's not volcano. Can I make like a history check?
Sure.
Trying to understand what the fuck this is. 19.
You're unaware of any sort of legends that would revolve around things like this.
Alright.
As you're
Uh,
observing this field, you see what appears to be maybe a bunch of like grazing animals, right?
mhm.
And then all of a sudden the ground below them just collapses.
Oh no.
That sounds friendly.
Oh no. I am really glad I'm not in there anymore.
As well as it collapses, you see like a bunch of like what appears to be like almost toxic gas spew out and above. And the animals just fall in.
I didn't happen to
Lucky.
see teeth in that hole, did I?
Make a detection check because you're
That's-
this is a little bit of ways away from you. You're
That's
not
fine.
even doing stuff.
I know, but I just
Not
in
from
hindsight
this
2020.
angle. Not from this angle.
Hindsight 2020. It's still like okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna look around. Do I see the jungle?
Yeah, the jungle's a ways off, but you can fly over there.
All right, I'm gonna stay kind of low, not low enough to get fucked by whatever gas got it spat
Yeah.
out. And I'm just gonna
Easy enough, you stay a little bit low. and you
Nope.
you head over to the other one.
To the jungle.
To the
Actual
jungle.
jungle, I guess.
The actual. I mean, this was a little ways off. I mean, the jungle kind of surrounds this area, but it's just so like dead looking, like something's lived here for a while.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with this.
All right, you arrive at the jungle. Charles, it's your turn.
Okay.
You have gotten your prize.
Okay. Sweet. Charles is going to pull out one of his runes,
Okay.
and he's going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to use sending with the rune.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and message the person I messaged. I'll read it out to everybody as well. You know what? Here, I'll just post this in chat.
Who are you messaging?
Sue.
You're messaging Sue.
Oh god. Stu is not okay right now. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the fucking Discord. Wait a minute. The fuck you put?
Oh god, I love sending.
Ring.
Yes, I'm using magic to speak in your mind.
I had
So
to
you-
specify with 5 extra, with like the
35. Right
Yeah.
on the fucking dot.
35 on the dot. Yeah.
Sue,
I
you
was-
can respond in a
I'm
manner
trying.
if you
I'm
wish.
trying right now.
You can it'll take you time. After Charles does that, what's around outside the meadow?
Outside the meadow is just entrances to the jungle.
Okay.
It's kind of like there's some hills going up and down, you know.
Do I see anything that would possibly be a vantage point that would give me might give me a view over the jungle?
There's this guy.
Yes, that does not involve me flying and getting murdered.
Looking around, you see there's a relatively large hill. There's a couple of taller trees than the rest.
Okay, I see big tree. I'll go to big tree.
You'll go to big tree. Okay. You head over to a tree. Easy enough to climb it. You don't particularly need to make a check for that.
Nope.
As you look out, you see a few areas of note. You see an area with relatively dead-looking things inside of it. A relatively tall, sort of almost mountainous area off to the side. The area you were just currently in. But those are the most notable points of vantage you have.
Okay. I guess I'll just wait for Sue's message. Essentially,
I'm
then.
trying.
I know.
trying.
Charles, since you're just waiting for that, then you can go into somebody else.
Okay. What are you? You're walking in a direction.
Where's Zoro in this shit?
I really
It's
wish
Zoro.
Ryu was the one I actually rolled, but I did.
You said 35 words or less.
It could be 35. It doesn't have to be that.
The big bird.
I take it I can't.
You see a couple areas that appear to be mountainous, and you start heading in that direction.
Okay, yeah.
Sue's not having a good time.
Reinforcements on the way, hopefully. You get no message back, by the way.
No, that's fine. Right now she don't give a damn.
I only got
Alright.
4 runes left of that. I'm not wasting them.
Ryu, you're walking in a
You gotta-
direction.
You gotta
I'll
get the rest of the fam.
You eventually make it to a stream as you're looking through, or as you're walking down an area. In the stream, there appears to be fish that are swimming. What do you do?
Do I see stick?
Do you? Yeah, there are lots of stick.
I take stick and go stab.
Go
I
ahead
am
and
going to fish.
Make me a strength check, because you're not proficient with stick, I don't think.
Doubt it. I prefer to use my fist.
I will punch a fish.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there is that weird fishing method where they just like sling their hands down and try to catch them.
Noodling.
To be fair, they use the shadows of the fish.
Like I
You
said,
missed.
I'm rolling bad all day.
You throw this, it bounces off a stone from the from inside the pond and impales itself in a tree near.
I'm just gonna walk out into the water then.
You walk into the water. Are you gonna try and punch a fish?
I'm gonna try to punch a fish.
Oh my god.
You will have -2 because you're punching in water.
Yeah, I
but go
know.
ahead.
I kind of figured there would be some kind of penalty
Okay.
to it. Alright, -2.
Well, higher than me. For the love of God.
Hey, at least I made it above fucking 10.
You punch a fish. It just kind of breaks in half and it starts floating.
I will pick it up.
You pick up both the halves.
And then I will walk out of the water.
Hey, free sushi.
Exactly.
Okay, you walk out of the water, covered in water and fish blood.
Hell yeah, I'm working on my camouflage.
Mm.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah,
Are you gonna just start trying to make a fire, or are you just gonna start eating this thing?
I will attempt to make a fire, and if I can't, I will just eat it.
Okay, you're gonna make your fire.
When man learns to
Koyama.
make fire, the world will burn.
You're currently in your little shelter with a small fire, and you're just cooking your fish.
Yeah. I survive. I'm surviving.
You're surviving very well.
I love it. Ryu catches a monkey. Amelia's basically was in
I
the
didn't
monster
catch a
death trap.
monkey.
Sue's currently getting almost killed by a big bird. Koyama's just having a normal survival trip, and then Charles is making money.
I was
I'm
just
sorry, but I had to
vibing.
avoid the Alaskan bullworms or whatever the thing is.
I just imagine the mouth monster of Star Wars.
Oh
Yes,
god.
that's what I thought it might have been.
Yeah, that's all I imagine.
Koyama's-
Koyama, Hex talks to you. We're doing great at this.
Yeah. Hopefully the others are too. Hopefully.
As you hear an explosion in the distance. Followed by the sound of miniguns.
Oh, that's Takano. Never mind. Ignoring that.
No, she's doing fine.
She's doing fine. She's causing damage, but she's doing fine.
It's just.
She just has a deadpan expression and just starts eating her fish. It's like, this is what I'm related to.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, she's not really gonna go out looking for stuff. She was
Sue,
just told
it's your turn.
survive.
Yeah. She's trying to like maneuver herself so slowly down that tree.
Just
And
sliding
thanks to
down.
God. The bird doesn't see her. I cracked its egg. I cracked its egg. It's gonna be fine. It won't know. It can't smell you. It didn't see you. You're fine.
Is Sue screaming Charles' name for help yet?
No, she's one.
So you hear a loud, squawk coming from above you.
Her face turns pale. She's trying to climb down faster so she can run.
Thank God sending is silent.
Just trying to quickly run down this tree and
You managed to make it to the ground.
yeah. I want to know if I can. Can I? I'm gonna try another nature check to see if it is a bird or not.
Okay, go ahead and make a nature check.
Because right now, Sue's like, that's not a bird. That's not a bird at all.
It could be a rock.
Oh, please, can I reroll? Reroll, please.
You want to use your command?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't care. I
I need answers.
This is probably you've seen pictures of this almost legendarily mythical bird. It is gigantic.
Please not a griffin. Please not a griffin.
It's not a griffin. No. This is more comparable to a rock. basically which let me try and get a size comparison.
Big. Like, this thing is the size of dragons.
Sue's trying not to cry.
They're kind of close to like wind elementals. That's how fucking big they are.
Okay, hold up. I got a good
Good for me. Electricity, not good.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
At least it's not something that can actually hurt
Mean? I don't know about that one, bud.
oh, these
No
things
worries,
can hurt
bud.
you.
I was gonna say that talon's probably as big as
Variant
her.
or not.
That talon's probably as big as her.
Okay, so that's the size of a rock.
Yep. Yep.
And that's the size of a person.
Sue's poking it.
Well, it's a flying
Let me
type. You're an
shit.
electric. You're good against those things.
Their eggs
If only.
are worth
If
a
only.
fortune, however.
This would probably get Sue probably in front of a nature person. Like, so you do realize these are you kind of under protection, right? I'm trying to live.
So you start running.
I love that
Fuck the
Charles
shit
is
out
heading
of-
towards Sue currently.
Okay,
You probably will open the
Amelia,
door.
Oh no, I probably
Oh,
take
it's
my
your
turn.
turn. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, okay. Firstly, do I hear any gunshots from a minigun?
You hear
Nice.
very, very distant.
Do I hear it? Sounds like a very big bird screeching.
You do hear that relatively closely.
I'm gonna go a little bit lower.
Okay, you go a little bit lower.
I'll roughly head towards the sound of the minigun while trying to avoid the screeching.
Okay. So you're heading towards the minigun. Okay. You're now flying over the jungle.
Mm,
Unless you want to land.
I'll say I'll probably see that rock before it sees me, because
You probably would. Those things are huge.
yeah. You think, oh, that's a pretty close eagle. Nope.
Do I also
Hey,
see this
hey,
thing?
hey, Prime, you
Oh,
remember those small birds you were seeing?
Oh yeah, no. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna land.
No, these things regularly hunt like elephants.
No, we're
Yeah, I think
barely.
I
We're
can-
like a. We're like a peppermint candy size thing. Like a
Alright.
gumball.
So, Amelia, as you're doing this, from directly behind you, you hear another loud cawing sound. As you look behind you and you see this small bird from the sky just start getting bigger, and it's diving towards where you just came from. And then, as you kind of take a little bit of hiding spot in some trees and stuff, you see it crash into the ground, and like the ground just crumbles beneath it as it
Oh.
just kind of flies off with what looks to be some sort of huge worm-like thing.
Ah, yep. Nope. That is what I wanted to avoid.
Well, good news. Yeah,
It's
Say
avoid
the egg's
not-
worth a fortune.
It's also not hungry anymore, so we're cool.
It's also not hungry.
It's definitely not gonna be hungry at that thing. Okay. Yeah. Back to my original plan of making it towards the sound of gunfire. Probably one of the safer options here. Oddly enough.
You head towards gunfire. Charles.
Yeah?
We're heading over to you. As you're doing this, you hear some cawing here and there, and these are really loud.
I happen to
much
see the
louder than
big
a
bird.
Make me a detection check.
Kind of hard to miss a big ass fucking bird.
It is relatively hard.
It's a matter of perspective, really.
You have
21.
seen it. It's directly on that cliff in front of you. You see a nest. And
Oh,
then
it's
from
huge.
that cliff, you see the bushes kind of moving left and right, and Sue immediately runs into you.
Hey, oh, we need to go.
Charles, can I roll a history check on rocks frozen to see Charles
Sure.
what they are?
I don't think you need a history check than what I just fucking did.
Please let Charles pass this. Please pass this.
That one.
Yes.
You
Damn
could
it!
reroll. You could reroll.
But do you want to
Does your
use that
hubris
potentially
want-
life-saving roll?
Yes. I spent 10 minutes trying to get a flower out of the damn ground. What do you expect?
Still Dick.
13 better.
It's not that bad. You've heard of a mythical beasts of like huge, almost birds the size of houses. This appears to be that.
Hmm.
As with anything of the mythological status, anything from them is probably worth a lot.
I think it's Sue's dragging Charles away, right?
Susan
Oh,
just
I'm not
bumped
dragging
into
shit.
you. And
I'm running. I don't give a fuck right now.
Wait, Sue, hold up. Don't
Sue
worry.
immediately knows where this is going.
Trust me on that. I just need you to do me a giant favor.
You saying trust. Oh, that sounds like a bad sign already. Why?
Do you want to make a lot of money?
Am I poor? No. Do I want to
Who
live?
says you're gonna be the one in danger?
I am in danger. I fucking cracked its egg. You think I'm gonna live?
It doesn't know that.
Ah, you don't know birds. They know.
They know.
Oh my gosh!
Hello.
I just figured out that Sue's having like super trauma right now.
Yes, birds.
PTSD.
Did you happen
I'm
to see any
sorry.
melted feathers inside the nest?
Stu's just giving him the most eye twitch.
Charles's eyes are turning into dollar signs.
If
So you
want
do
to
remember
die-
feathers, yes?
If you want to go die, go for it. I don't care. For me, I wanna live. That thing's back in its nest. I don't comply with dumbasses. So go ahead. Go to the nest. I'm leaving. Good day.
We need to find the others.
You drag me to that nest, and I swear to God.
Charles's head spinning, plan forming. We need other people.
Yep, we need more people. Charles is going to start sending to Ryu.
Probably the only person that will heed your
Sue,
request.
The only person that will join me on this and probably want to eat the egg in the process. I'll begin typing that up. As you see, Charles pull out a rune as it just expires.
She's not caring. She's trying to find an escape route.
I mean, you have the guy
Uh,
that specializes in teleportation right next to you.
Ryu, you got a message.
I just got a letter.
You know what? I'll just say Charles sends the exact same message.
Ryu just got the same message.
What the fuck did the message fully say? All you get back is trees, water, and ground.
Oh god damn it! That's right. He's an idiot.
You are alone in this. He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
Oh,
How far?
great.
How far away is the ground from the nest?
Is about 70 feet up.
70?
It's
Isn't
not
much
that
of a
high. There's like a cliff that goes up towards a larger mountain peak, and they seem to have made it relatively low to the ground.
Ah, I see. Yes. It's not worth it.
No, really? What gave that away?
I don't want to spend enough. I don't want to spend a lot of my mana.
Oh, boo-hoo about your mana.
Charles will follow Ryu, or not Ryu. Sue.
Okay. So,
If
you
I
have
wasn't,
Charles following.
I
you.
technically could get up there, take a few of the feathers, and leave, but I don't want to burn the focus to do that.
I mean, you could just fly.
Actually,
Yeah, but then this thing will probably see me doing it.
wait.
As you guys see, a shadow envelop you from above, and weird stuff is dripping down from the shadow. It lands up in the nest.
Question,
Bet
What's
it's a
up?
worm.
my character was technically flattening himself down on the nest, trying to hide.
Another thing as well, Charles
Wouldn't
currently
I
has like
pick
a
up
rainbow
something?
flower.
What did you say, Pyro?
Technically, Sue did flatten herself on the nest after realizing, oh, these are eggs.
Yeah.
I'm going to die. So, wouldn't like thinking about how this would have gone? Wouldn't she like have something on her body and not really realizing it due to fear?
Probably not. The feathers of rocks are like the size of you.
I think she's probably meaning like the smell of the eggs.
Oh yeah, you totally have bird smell all over you.
Oh, if we kill one, we can have meat. But that's out of character.
I'm detecting. I'm gonna detect what the fuck was dropping from the fucking shadow.
Granted, I do have a special
Okay.
rainbow flower that might be able to do something about this. I'm not going to use it.
What do I just roll this detection?
Are you trying to like figure out what was dripping off of it?
Yeah.
It
I
appeared to be
have
some sort of
no
blood
idea if
from a catch.
there is some loud ass
the rock
fireworks
recently
right
got.
now.
Hey, good news. They got food now.
Great, they have food. That doesn't
Meaning
solve
they're
the
gonna
fact
be
that I
occupied.
cracked their egg.
All right. What are you? Actually, I'm gonna hop over to Ryu. Charles,
Right.
I'm gonna move you next to Sue now. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna move Sue next to Charles, and we'll just go that way.
Yeah.
Ryu,
Yay.
as you're looking around, to see for some sort of fire, you start smelling the smell of cooked fish from a distance.
No, not the himbo.
What? Okay, fine. I guess you don't want to regroup.
What do you do?
I am going to go back into the forest a little bit, and start like gathering up like branches and leaves and shit, and fasten like camouflage.
Like a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
You make yourself a forest ghillie suit out of random bits of things from the forest or from the jungle. I mean,
Oh god, no, Ryu is starting to upgrade himself.
He's learning.
You're
Careful,
now-
it's learning.
you're now a walking bush. What are you doing now?
I'm gonna head towards the smell.
Okay, you head towards the smell. Walking towards the smell. Koyama,
Yeah.
as you're cooking your fish, you hear rustling in the distance.
Gonna look out, see if she can see who it is.
You look out, and all you see is this weird amalgamation of mostly foliage just kind of shambling your direction.
What the fuck?
It smells like fish, blood, and it looks like the swamp thing is what I like to picture it.
Yeah.
She's
Pretty
so
much.
confused. Like, what dumbass is this? You know I can see you, right?
You know, there's only two people that probably would do this too, actually.
You know I can.
Do you respond, Ryu?
I'm not hiding from you.
There's nothing here. I've been here the entire time.
Have you been out here though?
No, I just got told to survive. It's not like we actually need to do anything.
But that's no fun.
And I want the grade.
You can have fun and get a grade.
You want a
Don't
fish?
die.
Hear more
I
music
have
coming
one.
from
Okay, then you go do the stupid stuff. I'ma stay here.
Okay.
Have fun.
Don't let the cave monsters bite.
In a tree.
Don't
You
let the tree
shamble.
monsters bite.
You shamble away.
I just can't get that image out of my head. Dude. Just Homer Simpson out of his own bush with his face, talking and then just going back in it, and he's just leaving. I just can't get that out of my head now.
Koyama, you have a nice fish dinner or lunch. Nothing really is happening too much around where you are. You hear the noises everywhere around you. You hear birds squawking in one area. You hear miniguns going off in another area. And you're just like, yep, this is nice.
This is normal.
This
is
is fine.
fine.
Old school.
Yeah, she's just chilling with Hex because she's like, I haven't been given an actual thing besides survive, so I'm surviving. I'm not going to be doing
Yeah.
stupid shit. That's up to my friends to do.
That's fair. Amelia,
Well,
we're heading over to you. You're walking. Eventually, you find an animal that's just kind of. This looks like some sort of boar, right? And it's just kind of on its side with like a million bullet holes in it.
yep. By the way, when I'm going towards the gun noise, I'm gonna make sure to keep a tree in between me and it,
Okay. Easy enough.
just in case.
It's loud now. As you walk forwards, you see a lot of relatively large animals just currently beaten up. Eventually you make it to a spot, and from behind you just start. Someone just points a gun, like up their minigun at you, like, oh, hi. Listen,
Mhm.
there are a lot of things here.
You know, you didn't have to kill all of them.
They attacked me. I was told to
What?
survive.
Frozen, what type of animals are just around? I gotta ask,
Uh,
besides the boar.
I'm sorry, that's the most police
Relatively-
brutality answer.
That sounds about to cut
They
out.
attacked me first.
Relatively large animals. You see quite a few boars. A couple of what look to be relatively large creatures that could appear aggressive.
I have a question.
What's
How the
your
fuck did
question?
Charles get judged first? When
Because
she gave that
unlike
kind of answer?
you-
Because you went breaking and
You
entering.
literally broke into a higher personnel's house. Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Mostly aggressive looking animals. There doesn't appear like there's any. If there are smaller animals, it looks like they might have been caught in like crossfire. But
Very well. So, have you seen anybody else?
besides these things, not particularly.
I said anyone.
That's
No,
true.
then. So, do we just wait here for like the next 30 minutes?
I've been trying to do that, but things keep coming over here.
Hmm.
I have no idea why. As she's covered in blood.
Hold still. I'm gonna do some water magic and just. Oh,
Thank you.
that might help. Now then, don't go that way. There's giant earthworms and also very big birds.
Seems like everything here is relatively large.
Only as big as my personality. Now then, should we find some? Should we go look for the others with less noise?
Fine. She kind of
Right.
turns her minigun into her greatsword. Less noise.
Good. An escort. Let's go.
Okay. That's what you do. Sue and
Yeah.
Char.
Yeah, sweet.
You guys are walking. Just walking away from that area.
Yeah, Charles is just walking away. Like he looks like he wants to do it, but he doesn't. He doesn't want to put in that much effort to do it.
Gee, thanks.
It's not a one-man operation.
Yeah, so it's not a one-man operation unless I'm confident enough I can get away from the damn thing. But there's two of them there. I'm not fucking doing that. Charles is confident. He's not that confident.
So right
Okay.
now, just trying to take deep breaths.
Deep breaths.
You wanna
Deep
see a
breaths.
You want to see a nice field of flowers?
I don't want to be in an open field. I don't want to be anywhere near flowers. I just want to go to a
As you see, you want to be near flowers. You see Charles holding a metal pot with a rainbow-colored flower in it.
Each petal is a different color.
I'll look at him with like the most annoyed look.
It is a known fact that Charles has gotten a souvenir every time they've done a survival mission. Be it a strange plant or an animal part.
As you guys are just walking and talking and conversing, you hear something rustling in the bushes in front of you.
She's gonna calmly pull out her bow and arrow, turn to it, and point.
All right, Ryu, you're walking towards the what appears to be two people.
Okay.
You're gonna get shot.
Sue and Charles, you both see this weird amalgamation of foliage just kind of shambling in your direction.
It smells like fish and blood.
It smells like fish and blood.
Fish and-
Is this the rare forest bear?
It's just even worse.
As Charles just looks at this thing, he just looks. Is this a rare forest bear? I've heard legends of these things.
She's gonna make a warning shot just to see if it's an animal, just make it go away.
Lightning bolt spews past your head, Ryu. What do you do?
Is there anything that I can grab that's nearby?
There's a vine and some sticks on the ground.
Tarzan this.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that.
Sorry, oh my god, please.
Insight this to see if this is a person or not.
Sure.
You know what? You know what? While he's doing that, I'm gonna grab the fucking vine and just start climbing up.
This man turned into the Brock Sampson of the fucking jungle.
That's a
It
19.
It looks to be humanoid. It looks to be like a person.
Charles isn't gonna say anything. He's just gonna watch this.
All right, Ryu, you start climbing up. What's your plan?
There's a plan.
Yes, it's called pounce.
Are you actually gonna pounce at the people?
At who? At who?
The one that shot at me.
This is gonna be a fucking strength check. Fuck you.
So, Sue, you see this thing climb up a little ways on a vine on a tree, and then just jumps at you.
Yeah, she's gonna stop. She's gonna dodge it.
All
Charles
right,
is just Charles is just watching this like.
Ryu, make a grappling check. Let's say.
Actually, can I videotape
or
this on my phone?
athletics.
Can I videotape this on my phone, Frozen?
Yes, you can videotape it.
Yes, Charles will begin videotaping it. He'll just back up a little bit and just videotape it.
All right, Sue, make a dodge
This is
check.
good blackmail.
A dodge check. Where the fuck's my dodge? Where's my dodge? Where the
Defense
fuck
checks.
are you? I'm at 6. Fucking Christ on a goddamn stick. She's not happy. She's not happy.
Oh my
She is not happy.
I mean, you did shoot first, though.
Yeah.
So, Sue, describe how you dodge.
She's actually just calculating with the her mood is just sour because I've gotten done with being in pure fear of a huge ass bird. Charles making a fucking thing well, let's just go steal someone's fucking feathers after she just got away from it. So she's just calculating calmly, just sidesteps. What's a scout.
You sidestep as this thing just hits the boulder behind you, and all the bushes fall off, and you see Regal.
Oh my god.
This is what it was my imagination.
No.
Hi.
So, did you have fun with your escapade?
Yeah,
Why the hell do you smell like fish?
because I caught a fish.
He raises up a hand. You see half a fish.
I got a flower. Very expensive. Actually worth a pretty penny.
And start rubbing her temples.
You're
And see, look,
cawing in the distance.
I didn't lie. I was surrounded by trees, water, and dirt.
Congratulations.
He
and
could have been
survival checks.
clearer with your descriptions, you know. Would have made finding you a little bit easier, and probably would have not given Sue a heart attack. Are you okay? As he just looks to Sue.
Flipping him off.
I will pat her head.
As
Aw,
expected and respected.
it's okay,
fine.
Sue.
Go find the other people.
So,
The bird died.
On it.
Snack.
Charles will then pull out another rune and message Koyama.
Koyama, you receive a message. Is it the same message?
Yeah. He is not going to change that message. There's no point.
She's just gonna respond in a tree, have a fire nearby, fish. Ryu walked by a little while ago. I don't know where he went though.
Okay, sweet. Oh, then Ryu, let's go to get Koyama.
Oh, okay.
Completely forgot you already met up with Koyama.
Well, Charles is going to be following Ryu. Ryu's the one that knows where Shield is.
Okay, Ryu, make a survival check.
Oh God.
Oh,
Will I 100% truly and wholeheartedly Zoro
Charles.
this?
Might actually want to beat Ryu after
You
this.
do realize that I feel like these are the three people with the worst survival checks.
Charles
Oh,
actually
yeah,
has the
we're
best.
good.
Charles
Oh,
is pretty
thank God, Ryu.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah, okay. You're like, yeah, it's this way. As Ryu, like, you're not sure if you trust Ryu's instinct.
All he
Charles-
has.
The bird. I rather trust Ryu before the bird. I don't give a fuck.
Charles just follows Ryu. Just
Okay.
debating on whether or not he wants to actually use his other two runes.
You guys head in that direction. Koyama.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty good now. It's pretty peaceful. The sound of bullets have stopped, and that's concerning.
That is concerning. I wonder who found her to make her stop.
I think I'm the only person that can do that.
I
That or
might
she was
have
shooting
a
at Charles.
hunch.
Or she ran out of bullets, surprisingly.
That happened? Nah.
You think she can hand out a bullet?
That's funny. She's just chilling. She's just like, okay.
Just chilling, doing your best.
Exactly.
What a lovely day we're having.
A lovely day. Nothing bad has ever happened.
Amelia, you and Kahori, or you and Takano are walking around. Where are you going
Fine,
specifically?
Nowhere.
Are you head?
No.
You just walking? Okay.
No, bro. We literally don't have. There's no fucking beam of light to point us the direction. No, it's literally just okay. Survive. Okay.
You're just walking in a direction then. Not much happens for the rest of the what's it called? Class.
Hmm.
You all manage to survive fairly well. Ryu, you guys meet up with Koyama. You all have just kind of a chill time around there. Amelia and Takano just kind of wander around a little bit, but nothing else really happens.
Yeah, Charles made bank. Charles got a souvenir out of this again. Yay.
I can't wait for them to teleport back because Sue has a lot of words.
As you guys are around your camp, your survival teacher pops up. Congratulations, you survived. Come on now, hop over here. As he just kind of
Ooh.
teleports you all to your classroom.
Sue's waiting.
Eventually, everyone's teleported back to your class.
Oh,
We're almost
teacher.
just
Charles
gonna
will gently
look.
set the flower back on his desk.
We're almost gonna look at her sister. So why'd you stop shooting?
Is that any of your business?
No, but it's concerning when you hear it and then it's just silent.
Actually,
What,
curious
me
question.
stopping shooting is concerning?
Yes.
I would like to also agree, but granted, I wasn't the one being shot at.
Which kind of sent you a nasty glare, Charles.
Also, when we teleported back, was it not me and Takano at the same time?
Yeah, you guys were teleported at the same time.
Oh, teacher.
You see the
Oh,
survivalist
teacher.
look at you. What's up?
You want a fish?
I would love one.
Here you go. Just toss it over to the
I
desk.
can help you
Oh, God.
outside.
Outside.
Just grabbing him by the collar and starts dragging him outside.
You just start walking, but you're just not moving. Like your legs are moving, but you're just staying in place.
Her. Do you want me to call my mom?
Okay, listen, we don't have to do that.
Do you want me to call mother?
He just kind of taps you on the head, and you just kind of, both of you go way high up. All right, we have about 2 minutes of falling. What do you want to talk about?
Just opens her wings, looking annoyed at him. You sent me in a nest
Yeah?
of a big ass bird.
I don't see the problem.
It cracked its egg.
No, those eggs were about ready to hatch anyways.
It's cracked, like she's pulling at her hair. No, I think mother is much of a kinder gesture of judgment. I'm calling dad. Sharks flying down.
Now, we don't have to get too hasty.
Nah, screw this. Screw the uncle. I'm calling dad.
So
It's not going to be too much different from what daily life with the vice principal, you know that?
Not if my life is being dependent on a goddamn large ass.
He kind of teleports in front of you as you're flying down. Listen, I'm a master at escape artistry, okay?
I'm not.
Besides, I really don't understand what's so bad about birds. Oh. As he just kind of moves away.
She's trying her best to calm down. She's trying her.
We just see a single lightning bolt in the sky if we look up.
Probably a building of
Probably.
That just happened.
What happened to everyone else? Just curious.
Oh, everyone got teleported back.
I know.
I think
Oh,
that was
a lot-
I'm
they were
asking-
posing a question to the
I am
class.
asking. No, I'm asking in character frozen.
Okay.
Found a shelter, found fish, found water, and just hung out in a tree.
I landed in a nice field of flowers. I also got this. It's actually quite rare, to be honest. I think the chances are 1 in 3,000.
Most of the classes are recounting their areas. Most of the class actually succeeded this time. It didn't appear to be too difficult like the last class.
What about Adachi?
He's actually there and not wounded.
Congratulations!
He kind of looks at you like, what, you thought I couldn't do it?
Blinks and then walks away.
Did you really think I couldn't do it?
No, not really.
We're always just not saying anything
Damn.
either.
To be quite honest, I nearly screwed myself over, though.
So
I got
as
little
you're
fish
falling,
stealing rock feathers.
as you're falling a little bit, you see the survivalist come back. I forgot to return you to class. And he grabs you by the shoulder.
She's just. I'm like, yeah, we're back in class.
Poof.
Right?
Back in class. Congratulations. As he wishes over this way. Alright, this is the first time all of you have passed. I am insanely proud of you.
Middle finger immediately.
Don't do that in front of Miss Riku.
I wouldn't dare.
Probably don't do that in front of
Again,
Really,
fair.
just don't do that just right now, okay? Listen, I forgot about the bird thing. My bad, okay?
Hmm.
Quick question: how much are those feathers actually worth?
Oh, rock feathers?
Yes,
Decent chunk.
roughly.
However, they're mostly for decorative purposes.
Hmm. Hmm.
So not too very much. Baby rock feathers, however, those are worth a lot because they have a very good point for nice calligraphy.
Charles
feel
is
like
just
Charles-
blinking. Just like, okay.
Again, my bad about the bird thing. I have to go now because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have multiple people looking after me now. Okay. I just kind of puts
What?
it away.
Koyama just started where he pooped like, what are all the people after him? What? I thought it was usually just the vice principal.
Pulling out her phone and texting her dad. What?
Oh no.
Dad, mother, aunt, uncle, all of them. You even
Music.
message him.
I do
You even
wonder
message
why
him.
I do wonder why you don't like your family doesn't talk to him too much.
You even message him like, "Hey, come get this guy."
No, make a group chat. Make a group chat with the family with him in it, and just add him.
Yeah,
You know what? Sure.
add him and just get him.
Just kind of spitefully makes a group chat just with her mom and dad and him. Hey, you didn't say bye. Class is not over yet after you put me in a nest of a bird.
Jesus.
You just like from the distance, you know, like those memes where it's just like you hear someone screaming.
You remember the witch music? That's just basically what's going on.
You know, I'm glad I don't owe him that kind of favor.
She's waiting for one reply. Just one. It's just one.
Your mother just said like dot dot dot.
I'm alive.
In the group chat, you see the survivalist say, "To be fair, I forgot about the bird thing."
Doesn't matter about the bird thing. It's a fucking rock bird.
And I'm the survival teacher. You need to be taught. That's just all he says in the chat.
Or just Sue looking at the phone. Oh yeah, Dad's gonna fucking mail him. Just shuts her phone off, like just turns, like closes her phone because she already knows her dad's gonna send paragraphs.
Amazing.
Charles is just busy contemplating how he's going to reorganize his room for this flower. He's just going to grow it in his room.
I can't wait for next class period. Good lord.
Yes, another weed in your room. That'll be amazing.
Yes, but this one's actually rare.
That is true. This one specifically is rare.
It also does not look bad either.
No, it's
Bullet
a
grass has a
rainbow
purpose. I can farm the paralysis poison from it, which I actually need to start doing that.
You should. You have a decent amount now.
Oh yeah. A decent amount of grass.
Even
I can
after
start
your
doing
lawn got fucking just napalmed.
it. Yeah. And I should also start harvesting that fiberglass as well. Actually.
All right. Well, the class ends fairly after a couple of lessons from both going to physical exercise and doing your geography. Eventually, you're all done with your class. As so immediately after you're done, you see a raven just fly down and land on your shoulder.
Slam her fist on the desk.
Let me use restroom quick.
Hi, little brother.
It doesn't look like it's hunting you this time. It looks like it's just there to watch over.
Yeah, I know. Hikaru, hi.
It's that he's not tracking us this time, but I accept that.
I think he's technically on the watch, but not for me, if you will.
He's not tracking you guys this time.
The survival teacher is down that way.
You see the bird just look at you and just flies that way.
I've given the office location. Good luck, everybody else.
As
Charles is
you hear,
gonna go
like,
drop the flower off at his house.
you hear thunder in the distance.
Sue. I'm better. I'm better now.
Cathartic.
At that.
I'm just typing away on her stuff, heading home, not really paying attention to
As
everything.
Charles, you immediately feel a weight on your back as your survivalist is just sitting there leaning on you. You know, it was bad enough with just one.
I only owe you for one.
I know this.
A very specific one.
Tell you what, why don't we make a deal?
Oh no.
Charles looks towards him and just blinks.
You want a rock feather?
For what?
Oh, you just have to distract a certain bird.
How do you want me to distract it?
Listen, I just want you to perhaps give it some false information. Get it off my trail. That's all.
I think it's easy. I think it's fucking
Can I get extra rock feathers for if I do a better job at it? I think I have
Of
a better
course.
idea.
Absolutely. As you no longer feel the weight on your shoulder.
I have a bad feeling.
No one else saw anything, by the way.
I know, this is literally just
I
Charles.
know.
I mean,
It's just
Koyama
that
in general is
feeling.
not paying attention. She's literally that kid focusing on her phone. She's like an iPad kid right now.
Just browsing TikTok. All right, Charles, what are you planning?
I could see the bird, right?
The bird went down towards what's it called? But yes, you can see it towards the offices.
Yeah. Charles is gonna try going towards it, essentially, trying to signal for it.
Okay, you will rush towards it, and eventually you do make it to the survivalist office, where the bird is just kind of like scratching at the doorknob.
You know he's not in there, right? He's already left
It
the
just
building.
kind of lands onto the on the handle and just looks at you. Tilts its head.
Oh no.
I've met Sue's father personally, correct?
You have.
Yeah, we fought him.
Yeah.
You all
Yeah,
fought him.
here's the thing.
Okay.
I thought you were going a different route, but I don't think you understand that this bird, technically right now, does not give a fuck about you.
Oh yeah, no. Right now he doesn't give a fuck. Right now.
What are you doing?
So I got a good question for you. Why is your daughter so scared of birds? Considering that you like to use birds? Are you perhaps at fault at this?
I don't think it's
The bird is just kind of staring at you.
Troll said he had a better idea.
Dude, this bird, you're on his shit list now. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, Charles is probably already on the shit list.
No, you are definitely
Make
not.
the bird attack you. I know what can make the bird attack you.
You see, it's just kind of staring at you. Do you say anything else?
No, Charles is just looking at it, waiting for some kind of response or something.
It calls at you.
It probably goes back to scratching at the doorknob.
Right, so I got the answers I needed. Wait. As Charles just starts walking away a little bit.
You see another bird on the path, looking at you.
That one's for you, bitch.
Oh god, alright. Gonna type 2 prime.
You know, it's odd for someone like her,
Please do.
who typically doesn't hear a lot of things, to be just so scared of birds, considering that you like to use them a lot. Curious. This Charles just starts walking past it.
You are playing a dangerous game.
Oh,
from behind.
Charles is going to use send.
That's all I'm gonna say to you, Brock.
I am
I will
going.
keep my mouth shut. But yes,
I'm going to. It is actually. I'm not going to win it. Fuck it. I'm going to consume a rune
Okay.
and message the father, Sue's father.
Mhm.
I'm currently doing what I've been paid to do. So don't hold this against me too personally.
Oh, you just made it worse for the fucking survivalists.
I know. I'm getting him off his tail technically, and I'm getting shit. I'm getting him on the shit list. Further up it at least.
No,
Mind
if
your
you really,
mouth.
If you really wanted his attention, I could have said it, but
Oh, I've already got his attention.
As you hear a and all the birds around just kind of fizzle out.
Okay, well that job's done. As I'm going to head back to home and drop off the plant.
All right. Everyone heads home and does their own respective things that they wish to do. And I think that will be a good spot to end because I am getting tired and I
You
didn't
know,
have
fair.
a good.
Sweet.
fuck you, fair.
So I've entered on someone else's shit list. Congratulations, me.
You're not on his shit list just yet.
Oh no, I'm on the shit list. I'm expecting to be on that shit list.
no,
He's annoyed.
no, Keen. I know the trigger, and I cannot say it, and I'm fucking mad.
I was thinking about going further into it. I was like, you know what? I'm probably treading on a thin line right now. He's currently right behind me. The survivalist teacher isn't near me at the moment. He's currently the biggest threat. I probably shouldn't poke that bear too hard just yet.
So you tried to get him off of the survivalist tail, and then you sold out the survivalist. So
I sold out the survivalist, but I still got him off his trail temporarily. I did what I could. I did distract him. I did draw his attention.
The deal never said he had to keep him
There's
distracted
I
for
couldn't sell him
long.
out.
Loopholes.
At best, you're getting one feather. At best.
At best, I'm getting one feather. It's still a nice decoration.
Oh god.
All I have to do is this. All I have to do is this, Brian.
It's okay. Just be like Koyama. Just be a natural disappointment.
Koyama's not a disappointment. It's just
Charles
not
is
what
the
the
disappointment.
father would like.
Semi-disappointment.
Fun campaign or fun session though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. I would actually like to try. Because at some point we gotta talk about Sue's hammer. I actually want to start actually putting in details on that.
Okay.
Actually get the enchanting process